So, greetings everyone. Nice to see you there, nice to have you, and let's talk as always about largest cryptocurrency news. And I really enjoy about this one, and which says billionaire Ray Dalio likes Bitcoin, but would choose gold every time. SEC has no authority over crypto. SVTS Commissioner argues. And also today we are gonna talking about Ethereum ICE 3-week winning streak versus Bitcoin as BTC price drifts below $39,000. Also, it's interesting that Fidelity purchases 7.4% in Marathon Digital Holdings for $20 million. Well, so let's get started. So Dalio sees gold as a hedge against inflation, but also has a bit of Bitcoin in his portfolio. If you put a gun to my head and you said I can only have one, I would choose gold. But he added that he sees Bitcoin as digital gold and that it remains an important way to diversify. There are certain assets that you want to own to diversify the portfolio, and Bitcoin is something like a digital gold, he said. So Dalio has been a long-term gold bull, with his Bridgewater hedge fund having poured more than $400 million into gold in the second quarter of last year. In 2019, he wrote that adding gold can help balance a portfolio because it's both risk reducing and return enhancing. So Dalio has previously warned about possible regulation of crypto assets and even potential ban in the United States, just as it did with gold ownership in the 1930s. In Dalio's mind, there is a reasonable chance that Bitcoin could eventually be outlawed by the federal government. He remains cautious about Bitcoin, but still wants it in his portfolio for diversification purposes, adding, by and large, I don't really know whether Bitcoin is going to go up or down. I could argue both sides of that. In May, he stated that he would prefer to purchase Bitcoin over bonds during an interview at the Consensus Crypto Conference. So, at the time I was writing, gold is trading at $18.10 per ounce, having lost 4.4% since the beginning of the year. Now it's lost almost 7% of beginning the year. So it's really interesting because it opens for you different perspective and you can reach different experience and different points of views. So please drop a like button if you really enjoy it and consider to subscribe if you're not yet, because we providing many huge news, interesting, and keep you updating, cover up it on the daily basis. So let's go on. Amid the United States Securities and Exchange Commission expanding the scope of oversight of the cryptocurrency industry, a commissioner with the Commodity Futures Trading Commission argued that crypto regulation doesn't fall under the SEC's jurisdiction. Commissioner Brian Quinton took to Twitter on Wednesday to declare that cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin should be regulated, but the CFTC rather than the SEC. So, just so we're all clear here, the SEC has no authority over pure commodities on their trading venues, whether those commodities are wheat, gold, oil, or crypto assets. And here we have the tweet of Chris Giancarlo, and it says that only one US regulatory agency has experience regulating markets for Bitcoin and crypto, and it's not SEGO, it's a CFTC. If Biden administration is serious about censorship, it needs to nominate a CFTC. So the new statements apparently come in response to recent remarks by SEC Chair Gary Gensler calling for increased regulatory oversight of the crypto industry to expand the regulatory scope with decentralized exchanges. So let's discuss it in the comment section below. I want to know your opinion and want to know what you're thinking about it, and also please drop like button. So Ethereum eyes 3-week winning streak versus Bitcoin as Bitcoin price drifts below $39,000. So it's interesting, and we obviously can see that Bitcoin headed lower on Thursday after an attempt to reclaim $40,000 failed to garner buyer support. But we already know that we reached $42,000, so we will be waiting for another big news. And previous bull markets were triggered when low time high supplies reached between 3.6% and 71.5%. Also, often after many months at this level, Glassnode, which produced the data, added in comments. So it's really big, huge news, and let's go on. Let's see what Fidelity purchased and how it can influence to the price of Bitcoin. So, multinational financial services firm Fidelity Investments has announced the purchase of a 7.4% stake of major North American mining company, Marathon Digital Holdings. Marathon currently operates 19,000 miners, with a further 100,000 machines slated for deployment over the next 12 months. With $4.9 trillion in assets under management, Fidelity is one of the world's largest financial service companies and has serviced more than 35 million clients worldwide. So the deal was finalized for $20 million on July 22, with the shares said to be spread across 4 index-based funds: Fidelity Extended Market Index Fund, Fidelity Nasdaq Composite Index Fund, and 2 others. So the last 2 quarters have just been amazing in how much institutional ownership has grown in our stock. So Thiel emphasized Marathon's focus on growth, with the firm choosing to strike partner agreements with hosting and power facilities rather than purchase them outright, allowing Marathon to concentrate on mobilizing its resources to deploy mining hardware. So it's really interesting. I hope that you enjoyed. Let me know please in the comment section below. Let's discuss on it. Please drop a like button, subscribe, thank you so much. And click on the video which right now you can see on your device, and